Hey guys and gals, it's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man here with just a very quick video. I just replaced this starter on my Cub Cadet that you saw me working on, and I probably started it 5 or 6 times, and then it, well, after you saw that last clip of me driving it around, I came back and shut it down, and I went to start it again, and it wouldn't start, and it was just zinging. Well, what had happened was the starter ring gear came up, and because of this thread being the same direction as the way this turns, every time it's hitting, it's loosening up the thread and loosening up that nut, and that nut popped right off. This cover goes over it. It's a dust cover. And so what I have done, I have put the nut back on here, and I have used permanent thread locker. Okay, now I'm going to put a link in the description, maybe I'll put it right up here on the screen too, to another fellow that I follow who did a complete video on the various variations of this starter. This is what is called a second generation of this type of starter, and the first generation had a different problem. It had just a clip ring on the end, and it would knock that off constantly. So they modified and put the nut on here, but the nut backs off. The newest third generation, which you may have a hard time getting a hold of because they're wanting to sell out these first, but the third generation has the nut is actually welded in place, and it also has, you can identify it doesn't have this plastic cover here, it has a metal cover, and it's much thicker this way, plus the body of the starter is shorter by I think about 1.5 inches, and it's a higher torque starter, spins faster, has smaller gear on here. But like I said, you go and check out my friend's video and tell him that the Shade Tree Fix-It Man sent you over, and you will be glad you did. He gives you all the inside information on these dudes. So this is going to be my temporary fix. I am going to contact the people I bought it from. I have already taken pictures of it blown apart and see what they're going to do about it. I would like to get the third generation starter, but I have to let this sit for 24 hours before it can be used again, which right now isn't going to be too much of a problem because it's raining and it's just sprinkling at the moment. You can hear it on the roof, but it was pouring cats and dogs, quite literally. I hope it'll drop some beagles my way. So that's what this is all up to. That's why that's sitting there, and instead of over under the carport where the other mowers that are working are. Thanks for watching, commenting, and for subscribing, sharing, thumbs up, all them good things. Till next time, this is George. Thanks for watching. One more quick note. We're going to be setting aside the Tennessee Sweet Tea project, and we're going to be bringing the Goofy Cart back in. We got to get that thing going this summer. So we're going to set this one aside. So keep your eyes peeled for the return of the Goofy Cart. Yeehaw!